Consider the intricate tapestry of life on Earth, where even the seemingly largest and most ponderous creatures play a crucial role. Hippos, often seen as mere river giants, are vital connectors in this delicate web. Their existence bridges the aquatic and terrestrial worlds, influencing ecosystems across seasons. Nature's intricate designs remind us of the interconnectedness of all life forms. From ancient times to the digital age, our actions shape the natural world. For eons, before the echoes of our cities and the hum of our machines, there was only the intricate dance of life. A planet breathing in unison, where the fate of one creature was inextricably linked to the well-being of another. Our earliest existence was a testament to interdependence. Survival hinged on an intimate understanding of the natural world, the migration patterns of herds, the fruiting seasons of plants, the subtle warnings in an animal's cry. Animals were not merely sustenance. They were guides, totems, sources of myth and legend, woven into the very fabric of our spiritual understanding. The human story, however, is one of remarkable ingenuity, a relentless pursuit of knowledge and mastery. The dawn of agriculture, the ability to cultivate the land and domesticate animals, marked a profound shift. With settled life came the need for more land, more resources, a greater degree of control over our environment. The wild spaces, once our home, began to be seen as something to be managed, even conquered. This evolving relationship, this gradual ascent to dominance, continues to resonate today, profoundly impacting the fate of countless species, including the seemingly formidable, yet increasingly vulnerable hippopotamus. To truly grasp their current predicament, we must immerse ourselves in the unique world they inhabit. Deep within the arteries of Africa's landscapes resides a giant, a creature seemingly out of time. The hippopotamus, a name derived from the Greek for river horse, is a paradox of power and vulnerability, a true denizen of the aquatic realm. Their existence is so intertwined with these waterways that they shape and are shaped by them in a constant dance of life. Remarkably, their closest living relatives are not other large land mammals, but the graceful whales and dolphins, a testament to the long and winding paths of evolution. Weighing as much as a small car, these behemoths spend the majority of their days submerged, their colossal bodies surprisingly buoyant. Their physiology is a marvel of adaptation to this dual existence. Their eyes, ears, and nostrils, positioned high on their heads, allow them to see, hear, and breathe while remaining almost entirely concealed beneath the water's surface. And then there is the legendary gape, a jaw that can open nearly 180 degrees, revealing an arsenal of formidable teeth. While their appearance might suggest a fearsome predator, hippos are primarily herbivores, their powerful molars perfectly designed for grinding the coarse grasses they consume on land, often under the cover of darkness. But the hippo's role extends far beyond its impressive physicality. Their very presence is a keystone in the delicate architecture of the riverine ecosystem. Their constant movement stirs the water, preventing stagnation and oxygenating the depths. Their nutrient-rich dung, deposited back into the water after terrestrial grazing, acts as a vital fertilizer, fueling the growth of algae and aquatic plants that form the base of the food web, supporting fish populations and countless other forms of life. This natural nutrient pump is vital for the health and productivity of the entire river system, supporting a complex food web that sustains fish populations and ultimately benefits a wide range of wildlife. How do seemingly disparate human activities, such as agriculture and dam construction, have such a profound and interconnected impact on hippo habitats? What are the long-term ecological consequences of this degradation? For the human communities living in close proximity to hippo populations, the reality of these magnificent creatures often clashes starkly with romanticized notions of wildlife. When hunger drives a multi-ton animal into a field of ripening crops, the consequences can be devastating, representing not just lost income, but a threat to the very sustenance of families. From the perspective of a farmer who has toiled for months only to see their harvest destroyed in a single night, the hippo is not a symbol of the wild, but a destructive force. Understandably, this can lead to fear, resentment, and sometimes desperate acts of retaliation, further endangering already vulnerable hippo populations. Yet, we must also consider the driving forces behind the hippo's behavior. As their natural grazing lands shrink due to habitat loss and human encroachment, they are increasingly forced to seek food in agricultural areas that were likely once part of their ancestral territory. They are not acting out of malice, but out of an instinct to survive in a world that is rapidly changing around them. The path towards a sustainable future lies not in perpetuating this conflict, but in fostering understanding and implementing innovative solutions that address the needs of both humans and hippos. Across Africa, inspiring initiatives are emerging, seeking to bridge the divide and create a landscape where coexistence is possible. How can we reconcile the legitimate needs of human communities with the conservation imperatives of protecting iconic wildlife like hippos? What are the most promising strategies for mitigating human-wildlife conflict? The presence of healthy hippo populations can also offer economic opportunities that extend beyond the challenges of conflict. Sustainable ecotourism, when managed responsibly, can provide a valuable source of income for local communities, creating a direct incentive to protect these animals and their habitats. By valuing hippos as a natural asset that can attract visitors and generate income, communities become invested in their long-term survival, fostering a culture of coexistence rather than conflict. Adding another layer of complexity to the challenges facing hippos is the growing impact of global climate change. Altered rainfall patterns can lead to prolonged droughts, shrinking river habitats, and reducing grazing resources. Changes in vegetation composition can further impact their food availability. Understanding and mitigating the effects of climate change is becoming an increasingly critical aspect of hippo conservation efforts. The challenges facing hippos are real and pressing, but they are not insurmountable. Across their range, a dedicated network of scientists, conservationists, local communities, and policymakers is working with unwavering commitment to safeguard the future of these magnificent river giants. Protecting and restoring the vital habitats that hippos depend on is paramount. This involves establishing and effectively managing protected areas, creating corridors to connect fragmented populations, and actively restoring degraded wetlands and riverbanks. Crucially, long-term success hinges on fostering a sense of stewardship and responsibility within the communities that share their landscapes with hippos. Education and outreach programs play a vital role in raising awareness, promoting understanding, and empowering local people to become active participants in conservation efforts. The story of the hippopotamus serves as a powerful reminder of our interconnectedness with the natural world. Their fate reflects our own capacity for both destruction and creation. By embracing a future built on understanding, respect, and collaborative action, we can ensure that these iconic river giants continue to grace our planet, enriching the tapestry of life for generations to come. The choice ultimately lies in our hands: to perpetuate a world of conflict and loss, or to forge a path towards a harmonious coexistence, a future where both humanity and hippos can thrive. What role can each of us play, no matter how small, in supporting the conservation of hippos and the preservation of the natural world? What kind of legacy do we want to leave for future generations? The story of hippos between two worlds is not just about the fate of one species. It's a reflection of our relationship with the entire natural world. It asks us to consider the impact of our choices and the responsibility we bear as stewards of this planet. The future of the hippos, those magnificent river giants caught between the pressures of a changing world and the enduring power of their wild spirit, hangs in the balance. Their story is our story, a shared journey on a shared Earth. Eager for more? Click subscribe and become part of our journey. Exciting content awaits.